We talk about critical moments in EX, in the employee experience. Anytime we say EX, that's what we're talking about, employee experience. EX and CX, we talk about customer and employee experience quite a bit in our work. So the Greeks had two words for talking about time. And believe it or not, I went back and edited my slides to only limit my comments to one mention of ancient Greece, and this is it. I took out several others. But this is the one that made it through. There's two words for talking about time. One was chronos, and chronos is chronologic time. Time that can be measured, hours, minutes, seconds. And we use that to talk about employee moments, critical moments in terms of the employee life cycle. Chronos moments, we can plan them. We know we're going to hire people. They're going to need to be onboarded, trained. There's going to be anniversaries, performance reviews, promotions, exit date. When they're planned, we can create a deliberate experience for those. We can make a decision. We know these things are going to be happening. What do we want people to feel when they're onboarded? And what experience do we want to have? We can create those. And that's an important part of being deliberate in our employee experience. Understanding those planned moments, those chronos moments. What do we want them to experience at these moments that we know they're going to experience? The other word they have for time, the ancient Greeks had for time, was kairos. And kairos is translated into the opportune moment or the right moment. And it's not planned. We can't plan on it. These are things that happen, they're inherently unpredictable and tend to reveal the underlying values and culture of the organization. So salmon, trains going out of the window, how do we act when things don't go as planned? So here's how that looks. Dave from our team mapped this out really carefully. We know there's a hire date, some VUCA is going to happen, and there's going to be an exit date. Now all those life cycle things, hopefully we planned well and accomplished those as well, but understanding that there's planned and unplanned moments, and those things add up to the employee experience for these folks, this overall experience that they have. We're measuring how we feel about our work experience through each one of these. Now, I'll share an experience that I had. About 5.5 years ago, my 6-month-old daughter was diagnosed with mixed lineage leukemia, which is not great. It is not great. And she was 6 months old, and I showed up on a Friday, got a call midway through the day, spent the weekend at the hospital, and I had to be on a client site on Monday. And I had to go to my company and say, I was completely destroyed. I had no frame to even talk to them. And that's not in the handbook. Here, turn to page 57 if they have a baby with leukemia. That is not there. And it really revealed the underlying values and beliefs of the culture of the organization. They took care of me. In fact, I've been hired by DecisionWise twice. Shame on them. I fooled them twice. They hired me twice. I actually left once because of that, to find some more stability in a role where I wasn't traveling. And then once things stabilized, and miraculously they did, she's doing great, she's 6 years old. I went back to DecisionWise, and part of the reason I went back is because of the way people treated me when I left. And that is why it's so important to get that culture right, and to be deliberate, and to create that right experience. Any questions on any of this so far? Okay. I think you've earned a break from me for a moment. Well, here's some of those things. Mistakes, customer complaints, heavy workload, personal issues, failure. I guess that's personal issues. Failures, lifestyle change. Failures is huge. How do we treat people when they fail? When we make mistakes? I don't always get this one right when I treat other people when I see a mistake. It's something that we always have to work on and make sure our culture is guiding us.